Hello my gorgeous Taurians, welcome to my channel, welcome to your channel. This is your general reading, general spread, Celtic spread from today, which is 25th up to 31st, okay, of October, because obviously the Halloween is on the 31st and I want to do a special Halloween for you next week. Just a quick announcement, and for now, possibly up to, I don't know, December, January, I won't be able to do extended readings because of the lack of time, but that's fine, because I found myself, I work way more at this term. I've got some more financial commitments and I've been flying a lot, so I literally haven't got time to keep up, with the private readings. And so some of you, I think I still owe someone a reading, okay? Anyway, so for now I'm not gonna do extended. From January, hopefully I really have to drop half of my hours at work, and then I mean the commitments I've got, and then I'll be able to focus on this channel. I know I've said this before, but it just turned out to be a bit of I'm really busy this since September. I've been traveling a lot, so this is why I haven't been on here as often. I've been for you on weekly basis, yes, but I haven't been for other star signs, so I feel a bit bad about it, because I put a lot of effort into like connecting with other star signs as well, but then I feel like I've lost some of them because I haven't been on here. But anyway, Taurians, it's a good thing for some of you. We're gonna clarify the reading here, so it's sort of like an extended but maybe a shorter, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I've been missing you. I'm a little bit jet lag, but yeah, in terms of energies, the sun is in the Scorpio season, okay, so that's nice. Remember, Venus is in Scorpio, I think it is. Mercury retrograde doesn't start until 31st, until Thursday, next Thursday, okay? So my dear Taurians, yeah, Mercury retrograde is tough, especially in Scorpio season, but we're gonna talk about it next week. I just want to say one thing: obsessive thinking, okay? That's where you may, the closer you get to the Mercury retrograde, or throughout the Mercury retrograde, which starts from the end of this month, you may start obsessively thinking about someone or something, okay? What Scorpio is like, is trying to uncover the layers of our deeper, I don't know, desires, okay? The Scorpio doesn't say much sometimes, but they really want to dig deep, and you may find yourself as if you want to dig deep into the past, or dig deep and find yourself obsessively thinking about something, okay? So this is a week ahead. For now, it should be a little bit, you might be feeling like you want to hook up with someone if it's love related. You want passion. I've mentioned that in my recent reading that I've done at the weekend, love related reading, all or nothing. You might be looking for something, really passionate, not superficial, just all or nothing, okay? So you might find your current relationship a little bit boring. You might be like, oh, I'm really lacking passion. You might have eyes for, like, whether you want or not, you might be looking out for that passion that you're lacking, because Scorpio are very deep, very passionate, okay? But anyway, so we're gonna do Celtic spirit. After this reading, I'm gonna do Scorpio. So yeah, let's shuffle your cards, my lovely Taurus. Where are you right now? Or maybe I'll pull the cards first and then we'll look into the energy. Okay, I saw the first card, sorry. What's crossing you? How your subconscious influenced the past? Where are you gonna put most of your energy? The near future. Your self-reflection on the situation. How do people view you? Oh, sorry. What's the message from the universe from here? And the possible outcome. And the bottom of the deck, my lovely Taurians, is the High Priestess. It really fits and goes in line with the Scorpio season, okay? High Priest is someone who's sitting there observing, taking notes of what she has seen, what she has observed, what's hidden. She can go very deep. She can look into someone's eyes and read them like a book, okay? So there might be some secrets you're thinking of this upcoming week, Taurus, throughout the Scorpio season. You might be trying to dig deep, okay, by observing someone or a situation. You're taking a step back, Taurus, okay? Like this High Priestess. She's watching, okay, in silence. You might be analyzing, watching, taking notes in silence, because there are some secrets, there's some mystery surrounding your life, a situation you've been in. And more than anything, throughout the Scorpio season, you will be trying to understand it. And you've got already awareness of it with the High Priestess. Your intuition will be very sharp this week, Taurus. So look for the answers within you, okay? Observe, watch. There's no need for action. All you got to do is, you know, look into someone's eyes. What is the vibe you're feeling and go with it, okay? Secrets might be coming out as well. And these secrets may want you to dig even deeper. Okay, you may want to get to the bottom of something. But the overall energy, what you're doing, you're sitting back, you're watching, observing, you're taking notes. You really want to understand something, okay? You can read people very well. You can read the situation very well. This is a card of someone who's got psychic abilities. So, this is the overall energy, okay? There's some mystery you're sensing. But this week, you know, it's very easy for you to understand this mystery. Where are you right now? Page of Coins. Okay, Taurus again. Page of Coins is someone who's looking at some opportunity they've been given or they are given, but also someone who's a daydreamer, someone who's looking at something. This is also about watching someone on a social media, but more than anything, I feel like you're given something and now you're looking at it. You're looking at this something, you're taking it apart. Is this gonna be good for me? This something that it's given to you, it's a possibly a dream come true. Okay, it's right in front of you. You can have it. But I think as we do sometimes earth signs, we first looking into the negative aspects of it. What if it doesn't work out? We taking it apart and looking at the negatives. What if it doesn't work out? For that reason here, you just watching, Taurus, whether it's a person, you're analyzing them, you're reading, you're taking notes about this particular person, about this particular situation. Because a Page of Coins, some people say it's childish, okay? But in this reading, I feel like with Page of Coins is someone who's not taking action. You're not taking action. You know you've been given something, but you, for now, just watching. There's no action being taken, okay? You're watching and you're calculating, is this gonna be good for me? Okay, I know it's my dream come true. I know this is something I've always wanted. I know it's right ahead in front of me, but if I go with it, is it gonna be good for me? What if it doesn't work out? How would it affect me? Okay. Okay, so, and at the same time, I feel like you watching either a person, if it's love related, you watching them carefully. And you looking into the negatives of their personality even more than positives. Why? Because naturally we do that, okay? I don't like this or that or this about this person. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but Page of Coins does that. Sometimes they're focusing too much on the negatives rather than positives. Okay, so you're taking a step back towards this week, and that's what you might be doing with a job. So there's something that is given to you or right in front of you. This could be a love offer, or this could be a new job. But what you're doing, which I'm not saying is good, I do it myself, you're focusing more on what would it be if it doesn't work out, and what would it be if it works out. You're looking more on the negatives than positives. Wow. What will help you or not? You see, what will not help you here, Taurus? I feel like, you know, again, you've been given something. This is a cup of love here. Let's you know, there are no two doubts about it. Cup of emotions. Someone is offering to you and trying to offer this to you, but you've got so many other options here, Taurus. So many other options. It almost confuses you. Look at this person. This is you, the guy sitting under the tree with arms crossed. You're not ready. It seems as if you're not ready. You know why? Because I feel you're so afraid of this rejection, whether it's a job. You're so afraid of things not working out that you rather not see it than take it. And that is the vibe I'm getting for this week. You've got your eyes shut on this. You know it's there. But you're still contemplating. You're still thinking, you know. You're sitting under the tree. You're not ready to accept it. So what will help you this week? If you wake up, Taurus, if you open your eyes, and I'm not telling you to go for it straight away. I'm telling you to look for the positives in this situation. Look for what is good about this person or this situation, okay? And don't be so much afraid of rejection, okay? Someone told me once, a friend of mine, she's very religious, she said, you know, rejection, I thank God, she said, I thank God for rejection, because for every single rejection I receive in my life, it leads me towards the right person, okay? So I feel like water is not going to help you if you are afraid of rejection, you know. And that is why you're not taking action. You're not going for whatever you could go for. Because you might be focusing more on negatives. And trust me, I do that. And that is definitely something I would like to change about myself. Whenever there's a situation in my life, whether it's to do with love, work, I always see the worst first. In people I see positives, but I always think, what if that doesn't work out, you know? And my friends always try to like bring me back on the positive track, because I'm the kind of person, and I'm telling you this, I'm not sure if you are like that, Taurians, I like to see the darkest so I don't get disappointed, you know? And yeah, and I've always been like that, and it's weird because things usually work out for me. But I always have this like fear in me. What if? I see the problems, okay? Like with the High Priestess, I myself see the problems that do not exist. I myself create the problems that do not exist. I sort of jump 2 steps ahead of me. And there's that English expression that's, I would like to, you know, perhaps that could be a title of this video, you know, cross the bridge when you get to it, Taurus. Because if you like me, if you're Taurus like me, I'm not saying you are, but if you are, I end up crossing the bridges that don't need to be crossed before the main bridge that actually gets there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, you're trying to cross the bridges that don't need to be crossed, okay? You're trying to look maybe for something that does not exist even, Taurus. You know what I mean? Like negatives. Maybe because due to your past. Like for me, it's definitely because of my past. Upsets, hurt, you know. It's what life experiences do to us, right? Whether we like it or not, we end up being more wary, you know. But sometimes I feel like us Taurans, maybe recently we became almost too wary, you know. I, me, myself too, you know. So anyway, let's move on. So, you know, there's something for you, given to you. Job opportunity in love or job, something stable, but for now you're not taking action. You're looking at it possibly because you're afraid of a rejection, or also because you've got other options, okay? So you rather you're just not ready, you cannot see it. But my advice here is, you know, just open your eyes and focus on the positives, and don't be afraid of rejection, Taurus, because rejection leads you to the right person. On a subconscious level, Taurus, we've got the Tower, okay? So what you are afraid of when you're by yourself is that if you were, let's say if it's love, because this is surely love, if you were to, you know, accept there's something coming your way that you're looking at right now, okay, that you're analyzing. Because I feel like you find this person, this situation, a bit of a mystery as well. And you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid that you will experience Tower all over again with this person or this situation. That this person or this situation will be toxic, just like something was toxic in the past. And that is the issue here, Taurus, you know. The past. Let's look into the past, you know. And I think, sorry, before we move on to the past, I feel like it's a, like I said, Scorpio season, obsessive thinking, okay? You're thinking obsessively. You are like a Scorpio now. Imagine, just like a Scorpio, you quietly analyzing this person, okay? You've got feelings for them, Scorpios have, but you don't reveal them easily. You sit there and you get up when it's your time. That's how I see it. The past is, okay, you were confused in the past again. You've had many options. Maybe you dealt with a player, Taurus, okay? Maybe someone didn't choose you here. Or maybe you had many options, options that were not just love related, but sort of made you make a choice between what's practical, what's reliable, passion, okay? Because we all know that Taurans, for Taurans, at least for me, number one, is, you know, love is great, but those of you who's been in long-term relationships or are experienced and got life experience, you know that number one is loyalty, whether someone's reliable, and then comes love, okay? So I think maybe Taurus, you dealt with someone in the past for whom you had passion, but they were lacking loyalty, they were not reliable. And then there was someone else for whom you possibly had less passion, but they had those two qualities, okay? So you might have made a choice, okay? You might have made a choice based on your qualities, okay? Because I think I've listened to someone's reading today and they said, you know, be careful, Taurus, because love, you can really get lost in love, okay? And those of you who's been with me on this journey, you know, we did get lost in the past. And now we're sort of different. That is why we're sitting here for much longer. We choose not to see it, what's on offer to us. We choose to analyze much longer. We choose to see the dark side of someone, so we don't get disappointed. And I'm not saying it's a good approach, but it's of Scorpio's influence. That's what they do. Reading a person before we allow them into our life, okay? Where you're gonna put most of your energy, Taurus, is, okay, here again. Is this gonna be short term or not? Being afraid of being betrayed, being defeated, okay? Being afraid that someone will turn the back on you. This is a card of a short-term memory, being afraid that if you were to, let's say, choose this something, that it's right in front of you, Taurus, you're afraid that you're going to have a short-term victory with this person, that they may walk away, that they might be involved in a third-party situation, that they may leave you, etc. That's your worry, you know? And that is what I mean. You're afraid of something toxic, you know? So that's why you're more careful. And I get that. In the near future, we've got 10 of coins. We've got some positive cards for the near future, Taurus. This is a 10 of coins, stability. It's like you here, someone's coming. It's like, Taurus, where have you been? It's like in Rihanna's song. Where have you been all my life, life, life? Where have you been all my life? And you're like, I was right here. I just took my time. Self-reflection. So how do you view yourself with you watching either a person, a situation? I feel like it's a person. Gosh, I do love, so I'm talking about love a bit here, right? Okay, here we go. I know I got to make this choice. I know I can have a new beginning, but I am having my arms crossed. I've got my eyes closed, my emotions a little bit blocked. Excuse me. And that is you. You postponing this decision. You're postponing going after this person, after this situation, after someone who you see this person, you see this job possibly as a prize, Taurus. But you are not ready emotionally. You got your eyes closed, okay? You choose not to see it. because you're afraid that this could be a short-term victory, that it's only gonna last for 2 months, 3 months. You don't want that. You want something stable, and you will have it in the future. But for now, you're worried because you were confused in the past. Maybe you made the wrong decision. I'm not sure. Maybe you're realizing now was the wrong decision, etc. We're gonna clarify this later. Either way, you don't want to be in that confusion. You don't want to be torn between six or seven different caps. You want something stable. You don't want choices. You want things to happen naturally. How do people view? Oh my goodness, people view you as if you being hurt, betrayed, you suffering. But there's some kind of an ending in your life that, you know, the people see you went through the ending. It was hurtful, it was painful, but you're getting up, Taurus. You're getting up, okay? And you rising. Because this person is not lying on the ground any longer, okay? You're rising, Taurus, okay? The day is about to begin. The night is finishing here. So you carrying maybe still this pain in you. And that is why you can't see other love offers. And even if you see them, you only focusing on the dark side of this person. And you know it's not the right thing to do. But you can't help yourself after being hurt and stabbed 10 times in the past. And people know this, and this person may know this, that's why you're taking your time. And there's nothing wrong with this, Taurus. Piece of advice from the universe, Taurus. Juggling time again? What are you juggling? Decision making. Shall I do this or not? Shall I go for this or not? What if I lose? Okay, so you're juggling again 2 options, okay? Taurus, the only thing I have to tell you about this, the spirit wants to tell you, you know, this may make you feel this week emotionally unstable. There is an unstable water behind this guy. Can you see it? Up and down, up and down, up and down. So I think it's a good thing for you to stay here. There's no need for action, because juggling all the time makes you unstable emotionally. And if you had to juggle back in time more than 2 cups, that must have been a nightmare, Taurus. We're going to clarify what you're juggling later. And, you know, with juggling, it's like, you know, you got to choose just one thing. You got to go for one thing. If you need to stay there for longer, Taurus, okay? If you need to stay there for longer, if you're not ready, I get it. But we've got two difficult decisions got to be made. You've been procrastinating for way too long, and the longer you procrastinate, Taurus, and I know this myself, the more unstable emotionally you are. So choose one thing and go with it and see if it works for your emotions, for yourself. You cannot always be right, that's the thing, but if you don't make a choice, you never find out. The outcome here is Page of Wands, a new beginning. So once you choose this new thing, you have a new beginning, and you have that passion you're looking for right now. Because for our season of Scorpio, you'll be looking for that passionate new beginning, maybe with Pisces, okay? Beautiful. So now I'm gonna organize my cards here. Let's clarify a little bit, okay? So where are you right now? You are looking at something or someone that you've always wanted. It's here. But you're not taking an action. You're just looking. Even daydreaming, sort of, but looking. You're not taking this cup that's coming to you, and possibly because you're afraid of rejection, okay? Or you're just simply not ready. You know, you've got other options. You've got your arms crossed. This is clarified twice. Emotionally not available yet. You don't want to be, unless you get all of the details and you understand it fully. Let's clarify here the Page of Coins. Okay, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is also a fighter. Okay, at the same time, you're not letting go of this person or this connection or someone here. You're not letting go, but you're not taking action at the same time. There is a reason for it, Taurus. You went through a lot of drama in love. You hurt, and you know it was hurtful, but you're not letting go of it. You're looking, analyzing. You're not letting go of it. At the same time, you're not accepting anything. In the reverse position, we got destiny. Okay, that was the cycle here. Karmic cycle is not finished for you, Taurus, with this person or this situation. So let's look into you know, the past influence, what interests me. We've had many options. You might have been confused. Maybe you were dealing with a player, Taurus, or maybe someone saw you this way. Okay, I need to shuffle the cards more. The past influence for Taurus, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups for Taurus, 7 of Cups. Okay, we've got 3 of Wands. You are waiting for someone, Taurus, okay? You're waiting for someone. You were waiting to be chosen. Were you not chosen by someone? One more card. Or you maybe passively look for something else. You start dating different people. Let's see. One more card. Oh, Taurus, in the past, you are waiting for your soulmate to choose you. In the past, I repeat that, you are waiting for your soulmate to choose you. You're waiting for a long time. And possibly it didn't happen. They did not choose you. So this time, if your soulmate is coming back, if this is the same person throughout Scorpio season, whether it's a new person, you're just watching. You don't want to end up disappointed again. You don't want to be rejected again. So you're taking your time. You're not letting go of that person from the past. You haven't let go fully, possibly. Let's clarify. What are you thinking of with this Tower toxic? I know you're afraid. King of Cups. You might be dealing with a Scorpio or someone of a like a water star sign. Someone who's emotionally unavailable, okay? And 3 of Cups. Reconciliation with someone who's emotionally available, or third party situation. You again afraid of, you know, if you were to go with this person, if you were to get involved into something new, you're quite afraid that this could be toxic, that this could you're afraid of getting involved with someone who's not emotionally available, and afraid that this could lead to that you could end up again in a third party situation if you were in a third party situation in the past. Now, where are you gonna put most of your energy, Taurus, with 5 of Swords? You're afraid that this could only last for a while, not for a lifetime. You're afraid of being betrayed. Again, 3 people here. 2 of Cups, you know, commitment. You're afraid that this commitment, that this, because 2 commitment is like, the commitment is not long term. You're afraid that there's not enough attraction here, that you wouldn't, that this is not your long-term partner, it's what you desire, but you're questioning whether this is, you know, what it's gonna be, if this makes sense. Again, 3 of Pentacles, you're afraid, okay? You are afraid that this could be a third party situation. 3, you've got lots of 3s. So there's a third party, there's more than one person in this reading, okay? This is something that freaks you out, Taurus, here. Freaks you out. Okay, let's look into the near future. What's happening in the near future? Someone is coming. It's like, where have you been all my life, Taurus? Who is this? Oh my goodness, Knight of Cups. Someone is offering you love. Earth sign is coming. They've been coming for a long time, Taurus. And they finally might be saying to you, where have you been all my life, Taurus? You know that, you know, quick to take it. You're looking, analyzing, reading them, reading the situation. You know the karmic Maybe there's the comeback of a karmic cycle here. But you're smarter, you're not taking it, you're not rushing. At the same time, you're not letting go of this connection, of this person. Someone you didn't let go of might be coming back. Maybe not in a physical world, maybe on a, you may feel it, you know, synchronicity. You may feel synchronized with this person throughout this week. Let's go one more card. Oh my goodness. Page of Wands in a reverse position. So like I said, this person, we've got Page of Wands and there's an outcome, new beginning, okay? But here I feel like someone may want to offer you love, okay? And they're like, where have you been all my life? Or where have you been? You were hiding from me, Taurus. And despite them expressing how they feel, we've got Page of Wands in a reverse position. You're not taking a new beginning with this person. You just don't want it. You're not letting go of this connection, but at the same time, you're not taking the love, the cup of love that's coming from this person. There's no new beginning here, Taurus. Wow. Your self-reflection, you're postponing this possibly cup of love, right? You're just like, you know, I don't want it now. It's not that I've got no feelings for you, but it's been such a long time. I've waited for so long to be chosen. You, my soulmate, I've waited for so long. Now when you're possibly coming, and you're even coming to my doorstep and you are singing Rihanna's song, where have you been all my life? Even that doesn't work on me. I just can't do it. Because I'm emotionally blocked. Why am I emotionally blocked? Because you put me through this. You made me wait for so long. So now I'm different. Now I'm colder. Possibly more arrogant. In a way that whenever someone's trying to approach me, offer me cup of love, or even flirt with me, I push them away. But I've learned from the best. I've learned from you. That's what I'm feeling. It was just speaking from me. I also got this one, you know, here, you don't wanna, you know, you're being stubborn. Where have you been all my life? I've got love for you now. Sorry, I don't want it now. I don't want it. It's just, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm being stubborn. I stick to my values. I'm being a true Taurus now. No, it's not gonna happen. You put me through so much. It's not that I hold a grudge. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And you're being seen maybe in the near future by this person as a stubborn Taurus. But you are true to yourself, Taurus. You're true to your values. You know, you mistreated me once, I take it. Mistreated me twice, I take it. Mistreated me third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time. Oh my goodness. No more. And some of you may go on the comments and tell me I'm being negative. No. Taurus lady is very realistic, okay? And what you hear, see, what I talk about is a mix of my own experience, mix of the cards and intuition, what I'm feeling, okay? I clear the energy as well. But yeah, I hope I don't have to explain myself, you know? I like to be, like I said at the beginning, I like to anticipate the worst, so we do not get disappointed, Taurans. Okay, so what are we postponing here, Taurus? Whoa, too many cards. I got to do it all over again. Oh, Hangman reversed. Right. whatever you press the pause button on back in the past, is that something, there's something to do with the past. It's something you're letting go of. I'm not sure. Let me get another card. Two of Swords. Let's get this. Okay, we've got the Emperor. You might have dealt with Aries, or someone who's very strong, someone who's got everything in order. Aries, someone who's got fire in the astrological chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone very... Emperor is someone who can be quite stubborn, but they're a go-getter, okay? Emperor rules with his heart, but he knows how to take emotions out of the equation when it comes to making a difficult decision. And this could be you or Aries, okay? So I think what you might be doing now, you might have dealt in the past with someone who's got a child, who's quite autocratic, but at the same time, this maybe it's you, Taurus, maybe what you're doing right now. In the past, you pressed the pause button on this connection, possibly because you are like the Emperor. You've got of had everything in order, okay? And you either now, or the reason why you're not making a choice, that the reason why you're keeping your emotions blocked is because your life is in order and you want to keep it this way, possibly, okay? You want to keep it this way. It's logical. The Emperor knows that sometimes when it comes to making difficult decisions, you've got to be logical, okay? This person likes structure, regulations, okay? Or maybe that's someone you dealt with. One more card, we've got Page of Cups, fragile love affair, okay? So maybe the reason why back in time you press pause button with someone, Taurus, is because they were immature, they were in and out, they were possibly a mature person in terms of age, but they were emotionally immature, the love offer was in and out, or maybe you found out they were a parent, a father, a mother, and oops, they forgot to tell you, Taurus. Someone ambitious you were dealing with. The Emperor could be you or them, okay, Taurus. Let's go one more card. Why are you so stuck? Eight of, okay, Wands in the reverse position. Five, sorry. In the past, you know, someone he couldn't make up the mind, and they were internally, this person I think you were dealing with, they were internally torn. Someone here was internally torn back in time. So I feel like it's not that even, you know, this card is usually about procrastination, but I feel like, Taurus, this is your logical choice. You don't want an order in your life to be disturbed, so you're choosing not to sort of open up emotionally. Because back in time you were internally like torn. Okay? I think you don't want to repeat the past. How do people view it? As if, you know, you getting up after you were knocked down. Justice, okay? And that is your justice, you know, justice coming in into your life, Taurus, to serve you right, okay? To serve the justice, okay? So that was your justice for you now to get up. Maybe you got involved with the wrong people, wrong person, and that's what happened, okay? But now you will know for the future, and that is why you're just looking. You're not rushing into love offers. Oh my goodness, right? You're not silly. You're not naive, okay? You're very, very observant. You're really taking your time with people in your life. And so should you. Okay, so, you know, people see you as if you got really hurt, but also that, you know, now you're getting up, you got betrayed or whatever. There was something that did not work out, and people think you're still feeling sorrow over it, Taurus, okay? Maybe people watch you throughout Libra season, they think you didn't get over the situation yet. Eight of Swords. People think that you keep thinking about this situation, which I think we do a little bit, in a negative way instead of the positive way. You keep thinking about it obsessively throughout Scorpio season. Possibly you will, you know, but that's what people think. But I think when Taurus speaks up about the negative experiences, it's good for the soul, you know. It's like getting things off the chest. But if you basically talk about how you're feeling, some negatives, people may assume you didn't get over. But I think with Taurus it's different. We like to talk, even when, and the talking is the way of getting over it, right? People see you thinking about this in a negative way, possibly. All right, so let's see, what are you juggling, Taurus? People see you juggling. What is it? I need to hurry up because it's almost 40 minutes. What are we juggling here, Taurus? Three of Swords, third party situation, broken heart, and Ten of Pentacles. So you're juggling, right? What you juggling is like, if I go for this new thing coming my way, this cup love coming my way, this stability coming my way, all of these good things that coming your way, what your primary worry is, whether you're gonna get your heart broken. Where's the card with Three of Swords? Whether you're gonna get your heart broken again, or should you go for a risk? Because having a new love in your life is taking a risk here, and that way you can get your heart broken. Or should you stick to stability and being stable, you know, and being practical? You see, I think that's something you're juggling. Shall I leave the current situation or where I am now and live financially, stay where I am because I'm stable, or shall I go somewhere where possibly I could get hurt? And that is why you're taking so long, Taurus. But the outcome is Page of Wands, you know. But let me just, because with piece of advice, I should really give you an advice. So I mean, there's not much to say here, Taurus, really, with juggling, you know. What is it that you value? I will go back to it, you know. Think about this person you're analyzing right now, or you're thinking of. Because if you're a Taurus, you need someone, in order to be happy, you need to be emotionally stable and secure. Are they reliable? Are they loyal? Can they make you feel secure? I don't mean financially, I mean emotionally. Well, financially too, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to starve with someone. And, you know, do you love them? Yeah, do you have the feelings for them? You know, can you be with them when you're alone? But apart from love and passion, I mean, are they reliable, stable, secure, loyal? If they're not for you, Taurus. Don't even go there. So now let's look into the outcome. Page of Wands, new beginning, passion. But remember, passion is not enough. And yes, someone will say that I am being negative, but passion is not enough. Page of Wands. And we know, those of us who's been wounded, hurt, who's been waiting for this soulmate forever and ever, that we've had passion for, we know passion is not enough. Not these days, I'm afraid. Page of Wands. Let's clarify the outcome for my lovely Taurus. The reading is so long because it's the extended as well. Page of Swords. Okay. A new beginning. Page of Swords is someone, it's like a younger energy. Someone could be an air energy, you know, Aquarius, Gemini. Gossips here. Someone who's a bit of a gossip. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. In the reverse. Okay, so there is a new beginning if you want hers. That's what I've said. You will be juggling between, shall I go for, if there's two people juggling, you've got a choice between someone who's stable or with whom connection is lacking a bit of passion, but it's more stable, and you might have a passion for someone, but there's a lack of stability. The thing is that, you know, there is a new passionate beginning. So if you choose one of them for whom you've got more passion, I need to tell you this, if this person might be younger as well, they may turn out to be a little bit immature, in and out, not committal. Okay, you will not find a stability with this person. Okay, there will be no long-term stability, long-term commitment if you go with this person. So you know, watch out if there's someone that caught your eyes and you're really feeling drawn to this week, just sit there and think about it, because there's no potential here for long-term commitment, okay? With Page of Swords, okay? They're immature in love, they're not for you, Taurus. They're not gonna offer you stability. It might be a fire star sign as well, okay? Or an Aquarius. I feel like, you know, if you got to make a choice, go for stability here. Someone with whom you've been, if you are with someone, and if someone new crosses your eyes, don't worry, it's just the Scorpio seasons, all or nothing, okay? Take your time, because I feel like you may get confused, you may get really like, oh my goodness, I am so attracted to this person, and you may jump into something very quickly, following your passion, but something that hasn't got potential for a long-term stability, okay? So I would go for the person who offers you that stability, emotional stability, okay, rather than a quick injection of passion that may end up being everything you're afraid of, Taurus, okay? So now let me get you quickly, Taurians, the messages from the spirit guides. Oh my god, such a long reading. Cheetah, get clear on your intentions. So what is it that you want, Taurus? Do you want stability, love, or quick passion? You can have it all, but sometimes it's hard to have it all. Get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal, Cheetah. Okay, let's see if I can get more onto it. Cheetah, cheetah, cheetah. Taurus, stop deluding yourself by thinking that there isn't enough time, there are too many other things to do, or you are not up to the mission that is calling you to action. This and many other beliefs are delayed tactics that keep you from accomplishing what you are here to do. It's much too easy to play it safe by staying caught up in the mundane dramas of life rather than honoring Spirit's purpose for you by making a run for it. The first step is to write out your intention as clearly as possible. Keep it nearby and create an appropriate affirmation that you can repeat several times over the course of the day. So what is the intention that you want? For example, I want a partner that loves me, that I feel passion for, but at the same time, I want someone stable, loyal, practical. Okay, maybe I'm asking for too much. Yeah, I want someone loyal and stable emotionally. So write what you want, then write out a sequence of action steps that will help you move towards your ultimate goal. So how do I get with someone who's emotionally stable, who's loyal? How do I get there? What can you do? So you write bullet points. For example, I will watch out, observe him, look for what he's doing, watch out for what he says, and that's what you'll be doing possibly, or any other things. Like, sort of, I feel like you will want to test this person this week. Don't be shy or hesitant to think big, bigger than you've previously allowed yourself. Once you've set the wheels in motion by doing these steps, it's time to move. Not in some frenetic, hurried way, but steady and purposeful, designing much of your activity to support what you need to do. So no need to move fast, be steady. And then give yourself a pat on the back with each step that you accomplish as a way of acknowledging your progress. Go for it, okay? So yeah, it's important you write your what is that you want, because I feel like in this reading you're juggling things, or people we're talking about here. You're trying to make a choice. Shall I go for this and possibly get hurt, or shall I be stable? Okay, what is it that I'm looking for? I want someone who's stable, practical, and loyal. I want to avoid rejection. So what can you do? What can you do, Taurus, to avoid rejections, to avoid having your heart broken? Because I feel like your approach is all right here throughout this week, okay? And yeah, there's someone here knocking on your door and be like, where have you been all my life, Taurus? But you are not interested in a new beginning. Maybe not yet, okay? Or maybe this is someone from the past that got inspired by the Scorpio's energy. And like I said, if you have a choice and if you go for this person, you all of a sudden will be drawn to, watch out, because you might be tricked throughout the Scorpio season, okay? You know, this could be a younger person, or but either way, you know, they're not, maybe they're not stable, they're not secure, they're not gonna offer you what you're looking for. So just so you know, okay? All right, Taurians, thank you. This was your general stroke love spread together with the extended, and I will see you on the Halloween night. Thank you. Bye.